Hello everyone and welcome to the Judges Portal tutorial. So this is following on from the registration. So if you haven't registered as a judge, this probably won't make sense to you yet. So go back and check the other video and then come back to this one. But if you have registered and you've given your events in, then this is how you log into the portal and get to the events that you want to judge. So once you're ready to judge, this is the process.
Okay. Alrighty, so if you've registered as a supervisor under your school, you just want to make sure after you've entered your details, just make sure you click supervisor, and then you can go through the judge's profile,
Which we'll show you this.
which will show
this
you
time.
here. But if you have registered just as a judge, please make sure that you just select judge.
It will give you an error otherwise, so
Yeah.
that's your troubleshooting if it's not recognizing your email.
Okay, so we're gonna log in as a supervisor. Oh. Ready. Okay, then we want to make sure, switch to judge, and then we head into convention registrations, and then some of you will remember this puzzle icon. So then you just select the events, and yeah, I'll let you continue from here.
So that switch icon up here, that is just for those who have a supervisor account as well. So if you've had to go in and register that way, you'll have this icon. If you are just registering as a judge, then you will automatically have this down the side. So that's just the two differences there. And then I'll hand back.
Alrighty. So once you've reached this judges events, because this is going to show you all the events that you've asked to judge, on the view entry side, so that's where you're going to go in and select and start doing the judging for the different events. But if you try to go in, you'll be greeted with this notification saying, sorry, admin has not approved you yet. You will receive an email once the admin has approved you. So we're going to go in.
Another way that you can see that, if we just go back to convention registrations, is there the status is saying pending from admin. So if it's still pending, that means we're still in the allocation process. So the events that you give us are the ones that you're interested in, and then on the back end we figure out where we need judges, and then we approve it all there once it's finalized. It's just to save 12 people going in and judging one event if we aren't actually allocating all of those 12 judges to those events that they've chosen. So we'll go now on the back end and quickly approve this account and refresh.
Oops, sorry, I refreshed the wrong page. Okay, so
You'll-
once you've refreshed it, you'll see that under status, it's going to say
You'll also
approved.
receive an email for that to let you know once you've been approved.
Awesome. So now you can head into events, and now you can head into the 3 lines under view entries. And once you're in there, and then you are ready to start judging the events.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So there's a lot on this screen to go through. We'll start over here at the submitted file. So these are the items that the students have submitted. So if you hover over them, it will show you what it is, whether it's a score sheet or whether it's the video or a document. What you will need to do is open those. If it is a video, it will open up in a new window for you, or a PDF will also open up in a new window. The only one that will download, unfortunately, are Word documents. We don't have the capability for those to open in a separate window. So Word documents will download to your device, whatever you're using. But everything else will open as a separate window so that you can sort of switch between when you're judging. So we recommend doing it one at a time. So these students have no names because they're our test students, but this is student 1, we'll say. The context will be here for the item, and then your files there that you download. And then you come over into this action, and if you click that and OK, what has happened to our judges form? Why does this always happen right when we're recording? Let me check some other.
We're back.
Okay, so what should have happened is when you click under this action icon and OK, this is what your judges form should look like. So it is very, very similar to the paper one that you would be used to if you've done judging in the past. It is pretty much identical to the one that you can still find in the guidelines. So when you're preparing, this is what you will see in the guidelines. What you can do is each of these boxes are fillable. So you would just go through, you've got your video or whatever the submission is up in another screen or another window, and you can just go through and mark this one. I won't actually submit this because this is a live event now. This isn't our test. So you can just go through, and I'm going to give them a perfect score. Wonderful. At the bottom, as with all of the judges forms previously, at the bottom is your deduction of points, which would be for your times or your word limits and things like that, depending on your event. All of that information can be found in the guidelines. So head over there if you're ever confused about the limits and things like that. It's all in the guidelines under your event heading. This down here, you can click into the box and type in your comments. So hopefully more detailed than my little one there. It will automatically fill your name at the bottom based on your login. So whatever email you've used to log in, that's the account that it will autofill. So there is no judge's signature required for that because your logging in is your e-signature. So that's why it just autofills your name. I won't click submit, like I said, because this is a live event. But you would click submit, not cancel, and it will just take you back here. So that is how you complete your judges form. And once you have submitted, you will get a tick here so that you'll easily be able to see which events you have completed and which ones you are yet to fill in. Then we have these two buttons. The first one is our guideline breach. So if unfortunately you do find any breaches in the submission, example would be dress code or
entry, exit, maybe?
No, it would be for dress code is a big one. There's various things in your guidelines. So check your events. Make sure that you're on top of your events so that you can look out for those things. If you click that, what it will do is it will say sending to admin for approval. It will come through to us, and then we will go in. We'll watch the event, or we'll read it through, and just check whether we believe it complies with the guidelines or not. If we agree with you that it's a breach, we will tick it. And this will then zero out their entry on yours and any other judges for this event. So no one will be able to judge them once that is approved. They will still be able to see your comments. So if you do have something constructive to say to them, you can go in and put that in there. Please make sure if you are marking it as a breach that you mention it in the comment section of your evaluation form so that we can go in and get an idea of what you believe is in breach, and we can look into that. But please write it kindly because the students will eventually see those. If we believe it's not a breach, we will get in contact with you and we will decline the breach, and that will open it back up. So then you might just need to go back in and rejudge the event through the different view that it's not breached. This button over here is the command performance. So if you really love the event and it's excellent quality, you can click that. It will send it through to us and give us a list in the back of all of the command performances. Now, only one judge needs to do that. So if you're the first to mark it, it will mark it as a command performance across the board on everyone's sheet there. So if the command performance isn't appearing next to an entry that you really love, it's because someone else also has highly rated it and already marked it as a command performance. I think that's everything in this screen. If we go back, we are going to get them to fix this. So it should, if you come to that screen and it says no events found, just click back into convention registrations. That button should take you back to this screen though, and it will tell you here which entries have been marked so that you can see, have you done 4 out of 4 or are you still missing one? I think that is everything for the navigation of the judges portal. So have fun, enjoy and be blessed by our students' hard work.
So, yeah.
And we're back again because we forgot one thing. With the uploading, some of the schools were unable to combine all of the documents into the one file for uploading. So what you may find in only a very few events is that you will have, when you go into the student events, the individual events, the student name will be here. You may find that you'll have a double up of a name or potentially a double up of a group. What that means is that they've been able to upload 2 of their files, and that's the limit for that event, and then they've needed to upload an additional page. For example, if the score sheet is split across 2 pages, there was only space to upload 1 score sheet. If the schools couldn't combine them, they will have just uploaded a second one. So the names will stay together. You'll only need to judge 1 form. It's just so that you have access to the additional files that you need. So if you do find a double up, just download all of the submitted files for that student name. And then I think what you'll find is that that is one lot of documents that that student needed to submit. So I just wanted to let you know that because it might get confusing, but you only need to mark their judges form once. Okay, wonderful. Bye.